when I was first told that I would be speaking today, I have to admit, I was scared. And honestly, it was not due to the fact that I am now up in front of 14 different grades and over 1,000 people, but more the fact that honor has become such a sensitive subject in our high school. I remember going through lower school, middle school, and having to put up the cardboard partitions during the test and thinking this was how it would always be for the rest of my time here. However, this turned out to not be the case, as we were provided with liberty as a result of our teachers trusting us and giving us opportunities to grow morally and ethically and to help us make the right choices. When I looked up why do we cheat on Google to hopefully give some insight that I would obviously have read to researchers and psychologists, hundreds of results consoling readers about infidelity came up. However, this was not what I was looking for, and so I got more specific and I dug deeper. What I found were hundreds and hundreds of articles about cheating in schools all across the United States, North America, and the world. Articles with names like Inside the Cheater's Mind and The Fading Honor Code, littered my computer screen. I discovered that cheating is a universal phenomenon. In Thailand, for example, some schools require kids to wear cardboard boxes around their heads with the bottoms cut out, so they can still do their tests, but are unable to look at other certificates. In China, some schools set up security cameras in each classroom for test days, hiring a detail-oriented specialist to monitor each student's behavior for any sort of hint that he or she might be engaging in some kind of dishonest activity. Obviously, cheating has not just become a problem at our school alone. This summer, when I started to think about what I would discuss in this speech, I came up with cultural figures who fell from the graces for cheating, inspired by the Deflategate incident, thinking of athletes and celebrities who lost all credibility and much of their fan base for these incidents. I have to admit, I was very upset with Mr. Benedict after the opening chapel for having the same idea and leaving me with nothing more than a blank speech. So I started writing about how the rough times will come and how the storms will always pass. But our Reverend Dr. Taylor, also known as Rev T, delivered a storm-themed sermon after the tropical storm Erica scared, and unfortunately stole my thunder. But Mr. Benedict and Rev T, it's okay. I forgive you. So, after deleting 2 half-finished speeches and praying that no other figure of our school would speak and coincidentally have the same exact topic, I wondered, how can I make this speech unique? Today, I do not only want to talk about honor alone. Being a lifer and going to the all-school honor-winning ceremony for the past 12 years, I've heard countless speeches on what is honor and the history of honor at St. Andrews. To be honest, this got very repetitive because we all know the answers to these questions. Today, I want to speak about not just cheating alone, not simply why we should all be honorable citizens and students of St. Andrews, but I want to talk about the significance of integrity, character, and most importantly, how we can all grow to be that which the St. Andrews 2020 vision statement asks from us, to be students leading honorable lives of purpose. Undoubtedly, the most important thing we will bring with us throughout the rest of our lives that defines who we are is our character. Our individual characters are ever-changing, constantly being shaped and molded by both new experiences and influential people we encounter in our lives. One's character is important because it is a direct reflection of who we are and who we aim to be. Though true integrity is arguably the most important quality we each can possess, there's more to character than merely integrity alone. It's not enough simply to be a great athlete. It's not enough simply to be a great student. We have to have honor and morals to be the best, most well-rounded citizens that we can be. Life is about more than just how successful can we be. Rather, it is about how many people we can help along the way as we use the talents and abilities we were provided with for good. Winston Churchill once said, "You make a living by what you get. You make a life by what you live." We are all blessed and incredibly fortunate to be in Gymnasium today, provided with an unlimited amount of opportunity. I ask that we all make the most out of this year. Not everybody is born knowing right and wrong. I certainly was not. However, just like when studying for a test or a quiz, you have to learn from your mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I've made more than I'm happy to admit. But the real question is, Can we learn from them? Can we grow from them? And most importantly, can we admit to them? Before I ever understood the importance of honor, before I ever comprehended the significance of integrity and having a moral compass, I used to act a lot without ever thinking of the consequences. I would lie to my friends, I would lie to my teachers, and I would lie to my family. In the younger years, I was often a dishonest person to my friends, causing many friendships to be broken and resulting in the loss of many of my friends' trust. I've made countless mistakes throughout my time here in both the lower and middle schools, things I wish never occurred. However, these mistakes were all part of my development as a person on the road towards maturity. I was told that I would be forgiven as long as I learned from my mistakes. Also explained to me the value of second chances and not making the same mistakes again. Being taught early in the formative years, I believe, is what really put me on the right track towards St. Andrews' end goal of educating each individual to be an honorable student and a good human being overall. Every aspect of St. Andrews has played a role in my life, imparting me with the knowledge that it's not about who you were, for everyone will make mistakes in life, but who you will become as a result of admitting to mistakes, accepting the consequences, and learning from them. Your past does not define you, but the choices you make as a result of who you were certainly did. St. Andrews School affords the opportunity for all of us to grow to our fullest potential, providing everything necessary to achieve self-actualization. I'm only up here speaking today because of these mistakes and the teachers who helped me along the way to understand my faults, allowing me to mature and achieve a sense of right versus wrong, all of which has improved my character. I have made my mistakes and I've grown here. Anywhere else where this behavior may have been ignored, I could have gone down the wrong road. While in the moment I thought teachers were picking on me on purpose, I realized they were trying to shape me into a better person, carrying out St. Andrews School's vision for all students to lead honorable lives of purpose. Since I first started attending this school, I've loved St. Andrews' motto, Semper Stellis Spectamus, always reach for the stars. But sometimes, and definitely for me, it's difficult to identify the stars after reach. One of my favorite quotes is, "It takes some darkness to see the stars." And though we may be going through tough times in our lives, we must do what is right, and we must stay true to what we believe in. Political journalist Norman Cousins once said, "The tragedy of life is not death, but what we let die inside of us while we live." We each are provided with so much talent and potential that goes to waste each occasion we sell ourselves short and take the easy way out. We can't take the easy way out, but we must continue working hard, being tenacious, and focusing on the end goal, whatever that may be. We have to deal with whatever troubles we're facing, because when we deal with our troubles, rather than taking an immoral, easy way out, we ultimately will always find a solution. Life is a test, and for every test, there are problems. Suppose you're taking a math test, and the last problem, the real exam, as Dr. Resser calls it, is the hardest, most complex problem you've ever seen. You're not just going to leave it blank, but you're going to work it out, trying different methods, using what you've learned. And through this, you will ultimately find your solution, even if you don't get it the first time. Life is the same. We will be presented with issues, we will encounter many obstacles, but we cannot simply take the easy way out. We must deal with them, staying focused, staying determined. And through this, we will not only find our success, but will become better and stronger individuals. We might get lucky when we take the easy way out once, but eventually that luck will run out. But through hard work, luck is unnecessary. Work hard and stay honorable, and things will go your way. The greatest people in life never take the shortcuts. They go the longer routes. They do the extra work, and in the end, it pays off for them. I do not know if this advice will resonate with you, but we are all still young and learning. But what I can speak to is the fact that I've made countless mistakes. But that is not what is important. What's important is that I admitted to them when I realized I made those mistakes. And not only that, but I learned from them as well, helping me to grow as an individual. Finally, how can we all live honorable lives of purpose? We all need purpose in our lives. We all need something to reach for. But on the road to this success, we must stay honorable and do what is right. But it's not easy. There's pain, there is anxiety, there is disillusion, and many other obstacles that we must overcome to achieve that which we individually desire. I've failed my fair share of tests and quizzes. Every teacher here was taught me a test of that. And yes, it feels terrible after we show up to the class, study hard at home, and we don't get the grade we desire. However, when we don't do as well as we wanted to on that test or quiz, it's not about figuring out how can I cheat on the next test to achieve the success I want. It's about how can I better prepare myself for the next challenge. How can I be proactive and achieve my goals in a true and ethical way? We need to step up to our own expectations, elevate the standard, and uncover what we are capable of through attempt after attempt, repetition after repetition. And through this, in the end, we will achieve true happiness and true success. If you want something meaningful out of your own life, if you want to transform yourself, if there's some ambition that you crave to manifest, amending your behaviors, surmounting bad habits, it's definitely tough. But if you truly want something, you have to develop persistence. There are no shortcuts that will help us in the long run. We have to discover how to acquire resourcefulness, creativity, individuality, the ability to withstand in spite of all obstacles and to stand tall at the end of it all is the characteristic of the successful. The willpower, the capability to overcome failure over and over without ever backing down is the quality of successful. There's greatness within us all that can be achieved once we decide that we really want it. Kindergartners. If coloring with crayons is your passion and you love art, go and make your own portrait. Draw what you love. Don't look at what other kids have drawn. Draw what's meaningful to you. Believe in yourself and believe in your abilities. And for the rest of us, replace coloring with whatever gives your life value, whatever gives your life meaning, whatever gives your life a purpose. Make it your own, be original, most importantly, love what you do. Thank you.